Ever struggled with repeating patterns in coding? What if I told you there's a mind-blowing way to track them efficiently? Today, we are diving into LeetCode Camp 466, count the repetitions and understand yet powerful problem that can level up your coding skills fast. I will break it down step by step, keeping it simple, fun and easy to understand. So whether you're a beginner or a pro, you will walk away with a solid grasp of this problem. So grab your coffee, hit that like button and let's get started. So guys, let's try to solve a 466 solution by the name of count the repetition. So now let's start. Now we define a str means string equals to square bracket s comma n. As the string str which consists of the string s concatenated n times. For example, it is giving me one example in which he wrote it down as str means string equals to in the square bracket double commas abc then comma 3 equals to double commas abc 3 times he wrote it. Here we define that string s1 that it can be obtained from string s2 if we can remove some characters from s2 such that it becomes s1. Okay, for example, s1 equals to abc. It can be obtained from s2 equals to abc abd based on your definition by removing the bolded underlined characters. Here it giving me a two strings. First string name is s1 and s2 and two integers n1 and n2. You have the two strings str1 s comma s1 and n1 and str2 in s2 and n2. Means that here it give me a two strings by the name of s1 and n2 and here it also give me a two strings n1 and n2. Now our task is we want to return the maximum integer m such that a string equals to str2 equals to m can be obtained from str1. Here it give me the one example one in which he wrote it s1 equals to acb means here he created one string by the name of s1 in which he wrote it down acb and here he created one n1 in which he wrote it down 4 and then integer by the name of n1 in which he wrote it down 4 and then he created a s2 integer string in which he wrote it down ab and then he created one n2 integer in which he wrote it 2 and the output will be becoming 2. In the example 2, here he created one s1 in a string by the name of s1 in which he wrote it down acb. Then he created one integer by the name of n1 in which he wrote it down f1 and then he created one integer string by the name of s2 in which he wrote it down acb and then integer by the name of n2 in which he wrote 1 and the output will be coming 1. Okay, so this type of output has been coming. Now there are some constraints which you can use to solve this question. So our task is we want to return the maximum integer m such that str equals to square bracket str2 comma m can be obtained from string 1. Okay, so now let's try to solve this question, and this is a hard one question and the topic is about string and dynamic programming. So now let's start. So now here we come. Now let's start to write code. So first of all, I'm defining a class of solution in which he wrote in down object and then semicolon, then def keyword in which he wrote in down get max repetitions, then self comma, then here we create a s1 string and then n1 integer, then s2 string and then n2 integer. And then here we wrote in down semicolon and now I write start equals to curly brackets. Now enter, then here I write s1 then round comma s2, then here we write round then comma then s2 idx then equals to 0 comma 0 comma then 0. Then I define here while loop. In while loop I define my s1 string and then round left then n1 integer here I define. Now here I write s1 in string and then around plus equals to 1. Okay, then here I define for ch in s1 means s1 in the string I define here. Then here let me remove this. Now here let me come on it here and let me press enter. Here I define a statement in which I write ch means and then equals to s2 string and then s2 then idx. then here I am defining semicolon, then s2, then idx plus equals to 1, enter. Then if statement s2, then idx equals to, here we found the length of our s2 string. Perfect. Now here I define s2 string one more time, round plus equals to 1, then s2 idx equals to 0, enter. Backspace one time, backspace two times, and backspace three times. If statement s2 string, then idx in start, then enter. Now when you do this thing, all the things, so you only want to do it, give the space here, give the space here, and then wrote here preview in s in prep s1 string, then round comma prep s2, then round equals to start, then s2 idx, then circle s1 round comma prep, sorry, circle s2, then round equals to s1 round minus prep s1 round comma s2 round minus prep s2 round. Perfect. And then enter. And then when we press enter here, I define here res equals to n1 minus prep s1, then round, left s1 round equals to n1 minus prep s1 round, then module sign, then circle s1, then round, and then here we press plus prep s1 and then round, enter. Then we define here for loop key in start val equals to start key, and then enter press here. And then when we define here enter, then here I define okay, what we are doing here, okay, if statement for key in start, okay, define here now if val 0 equals to left s1, then round, then here I define res plus equals to val 1, then here I define a break statement, so it will be paused in the one place, and back here return res back else statement, enter. Define here start s2 idx equals to s1 round comma s2 round, enter. Back here we write return s2 round. Perfect. Now we write it all the code, so let's see the running code. So now let's run the code. So when I run this code, so I hope it not give me any error. So when I run the code, so it is giving me the error in this line. So what type of error it has been given me? Okay, sorry, here let me see, let me zoom it, so let me see it, in which line it is giving me the error. In the line, okay, in this line it is giving me the end, the line 12. Okay, let me see. Okay, 1. Now let's see the running code now. So when I run this code, so the running code is a wrong answer. In the case 1 is only incorrect, but case 2 has been now correct. Expected output is 2, but my output has been coming 4. So let's see. Output. So okay, so let me see what is an error in this. So you only want to do it, add here curly brackets. Okay, add here curly bracket. Now you will be run it. So now it not give you any error. So here you can see your case 1, case 2 is all cases are accepted. And let's see now the submitting code. So when I submit this code, the submitted code is also be correct, and I beat it 97.24% people, and I solve it in a 2 milliseconds. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you enjoy, so like, share, subscribe, and it will get you all the notification bell also, so you never miss these type of videos on the channel. So let me meet you in the next lesson, next very amazing class. So for today, good